Up in the shootout. Elliot taking his time here. A lot of experience for the Austrian, as we've seen over the years. So first up, buries it.
Yeah, didn't mess around there. Sabitzer whips it across the goalkeeper, Meslier. I don't know if it was mind games or not, but he was really making Sabitzer wait. But when it came to it, yeah, he produced a pretty unstoppable spot kick.
Gabi Jesus for the Gunners. Arsenal, of course, that's the last penalty shootout against Paris Saint-Germain, as we know. Did beat Crystal Palace last season in a shootout. Jesus to step up here for one apiece.
He watched the goalkeeper the whole way through there, Gabriel Jesus. But to his credit, when the keeper goes the right way, he lifts it over him. It's a clever penalty.
Now, next up is Luca Reggiani, by the looks of things, young player who he just came on right at the last 10 minutes or so. Not really had too many touches of the football. Couple of deep breaths. What can he conjure from the spot in the shootout? A goal.
Good standard so far. Reggiani, cool as ice there. I mean, yeah, he just whips it into that same corner. Meslier goes the wrong way. It's opportunity, isn't it, for Meslier to, if he can produce one or two saves here, get himself a reputation as someone that can help us in shootouts.
Bill Vieira to step forward next. And Portuguese never really quite worked out for him, of course, at Arsenal so far. To score against Bayern Munich from the spot for Hamburg last season, incidentally, in a 2-2 draw against the champions. Finds the corner.
Well, the goalkeeper's gone the right way on both occasions, but here from Vieira, it's just too much pace. It's a side footer, but he hits this firm enough to beat the outstretched hand.
We did wonder about Yamamoto. He obviously is coming off of penalties.
Yeah, look, Niko Kovac is taking this seriously. I mean, he won the game, but he wants to win the shootout as well.
Young Japanese player. Couple of side steps. Dortmund for 3-2 in the shootout. Oh, really well taken.
No messing at all from Yamamoto. Yeah, this time Meslier goes the right way, but it's that elevation, isn't it? I think if you're brave enough to get it off the ground, it's hard for goalkeepers.
Incapié to place the ball next. Maya waits. Comes the Ecuadorian defender for the Gunners. Couple of stutters and then firmly struck for 3-3.
Yeah, crowd enjoyed that. It's got a nice left foot here in Capier, and he showed it here.
Did beat Eintracht Frankfurt in penalties in the German Cup last season. Only shootout that they've been involved in a proper competition for some 7 years. Borussia Dortmund, they did lose a couple of cup competitions to Bayern, both the German Cup and the Super Cup, on spot kicks. Salbert is going to take this one. Oh, really good save. And he gets the right way, gets down brilliantly and makes has to stop, and it's advantage Arsenal.
That's a nice moment for Meslier. Yeah. I mean, it's the poorest penalty we've seen, but it does go the right way. It's a good block. And it's advantage Arsenal.
Kovac looks on as Martinelli. Just the socks, places the ball. Might be for the confirmed advantage in the shootout for 4-3. Martinelli, blasts home.
Wow. Nearly burst the net there, Martinelli. He gave that a right old thump. Again, it's got elevation. The goalkeeper dives underneath it. But I'll tell you what, you could have 3 keepers in. They ain't saving that.
Chukwuemeka has to score for Dortmund, and Arsenal will claim the shootout victory. Meslier save one. Can he deny the former Chelsea and Villa midfielder? Chukwuemeka steps up, right-footed, and scores.
Well, that's going to leave the door ajar for Ethan Nwaneri to find the back of the net that he hit earlier on. It's a really calm pen, isn't it, from Chukwuemeka? Now it's over to Nwaneri. Scored a good goal, played well today. Can he win Arsenal the shootout?
He has been a bright spark for the Gunners. And Nwaneri to give Arsenal a 5-4 shootout consolation success after losing the Emirates Cup. Ethan steps up and buries it. 5 out of 5 for Arsenal. Penalty perfection for Mikel Arteta's side. The shootout at the Emirates Cup goes to the Gunners. It will be Borussia Dortmund who will lift the trophy. Respect between the two coaches. But some nice shooting practice and penalty practice for not just Meslier but also the young players who stepped up to strike home. 5-4 the shootout success. 3-2 the Dortmund win, of course, in the 90. So the Borussia Dortmund players wait. The trophy presentation about to take place. Arsenal unable to win 5 Emirates Cups on the spin. They've been in dominant form in this competition in recent years. And unfortunately, they will not back up the win from 12 months ago against Athletic Club. There will be positives, as there always are, from friendlies. And Mikel Arteta has got a lot to ponder, you would suggest, in the next week and a half.
Yeah, he's got a lot of plates to spin. He's got to look after each individual player properly, try and think of the right balance for that first match of the season. You know, the Community Shield, how desperate is he to win that, or is it going to be more of a training exercise where we get minutes into the legs of, or Arsenal get minutes into the legs of their players? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, look, he'll be frustrated that they've conceded 3 goals today. They conceded 3 goals against Real Betis in Dublin. So there are elements to work on there, certainly defensively, for Arsenal coming into the new season.
Smashing the Arsenal fans staying behind to watch the trophy being presented to the Borussia Dortmund players, the away fans who have come in their numbers for a pre-season friendly, 1 or 2 that are based potentially in London as well, have enjoyed the day, certainly enjoyed the weather. It's been stunning in the capital, and they'll be hoping to take a little bit of form into the season themselves. We mentioned that they were second, of course, to Bayern Munich, but they were 16 points behind the champions. They were really disappointing in European football. They finished 17th in the league phase, and these supporters demand more. There's a big wage bill. They don't spend like Bayern, of course, but there's some talented players, and they're expected to give Bayern a run for their money. Niko Kovac has got responsibility, terrific player in his day, and we'll be hoping that he can get a little bit closer to Vincent Kompany's side. They were beaten in the German Cup by Leverkusen. Disappointingly, they went down by a goal to nil at home to Kai Havertz's former club. He's just speaking with Nico at the minute, but it's the men in yellow that are lining up to receive the cup at the minute here in North London. And they will hope that it's a little bit of a springboard for success as it was for Arsenal last term. And they're going to enjoy it, I think. Here, there we go. So Borussia Dortmund claimed the 2026 Emirates Cup. They've got the better of Arsenal by 3-2, and those in yellow that has travelled across to London and enjoyed it. And look, they're a good team with some good footballers. How close they can get to Bayern, I'm not so sure. From an Arsenal standpoint, Adrian, there's a bit of work to do, but let's give Dortmund a bit of credit this afternoon.
They were really good today, particularly in the first half, out of possession at that sort of mid-block, and they were difficult to play against. I think the rear guard were excellent throughout the game. They were aggressive. They didn't make it easy for Arsenal at all, and obviously they scored some good goals. So no, credit Dortmund. They probably did deserve the win in the end, and they've rewarded those supporters over in the far corner who have